time to progressively warm up the body with a 6-minute dynamic warm-up. We're going to have 6 warm-up exercises, each for 1 minute apiece. So we're going to start stationary with an alternating T-spine rotation. Feet are hip-width apart. You're going to hinge at your hips, keep your core tight, opening up one arm at a time, and you're going to follow your fingertips with your eyes. From there, we're going to come into an upright position for knees to elbows, fingertips by the ears, elbows nice and wide, but our core is tight and engaged, driving the knee up to meet the opposite elbow, slow and controlled. From there, we're going to take it to a standing star reach. So your arms are nice and wide and your feet are nice and wide. You're going to drive your hips back as you reach your fingertips over to the toes, again, keeping that core tight and your chest nice and tall. Progressing from here, we're going to take it to toy soldiers. So your arms are Frankenstein out and you're kicking your toes up towards your fingertips. You want to kick as high as you can without crunching forward. Stay nice and tall and upright. From there, even more dynamic, we're going to move into mimicking a jump rope. So you're light on your feet, you're alternating side to side, and you're bringing your arms into the equation. We're going to finish the warm-up with our most dynamic move yet, the power skip. So you're going to drive the knee and the opposite arm up as you explode off the ground and get that body ready for our next block. All right, Dee Dee, we ready to warm up?
Ready.
Let's do it.
Can it be done? When you looked at me and I dove into your eyes, frozen with anticipation, you harnessed me and told me come in close. It's where I belong, the hole is gone, felt as though I was far away. You got me with your voice to where I belong, the hole is gone, you're the shape I didn't know I needed in my life. You best believe I see it in your eyes. You best believe I see it in your eyes. You best believe I see it in your eyes. You best believe I see it in your eyes. See it in your eyes. Arms and legs uncrossed, there's no conversation, and I'm noticing I'm staggering across to you. It's my resignation. I'm letting go and letting you go in to where you belong. The hole is gone. Felt as though I was far away. You got me with your voice to where I belong. My heart was stone. You're the shape I didn't know I needed in my life. You best believe I see it in your eyes. You best believe I see it in your eyes. You best believe I see it in your eyes. You best believe I see it in your eyes.
Morning, does it give you clarity? Warning, now when you wake up, no sleep, no time, no patience from nobody, nobody. Hey. Boarding, feeling something like a plane ride when forces try hard to take my mind, saying to me, honestly, don't try. If if you fail, well, I'll be watching. What if I'm the first to disagree? Hook, jab, gonna cut my way through. Hook, jab, now it's round two, now it's round two. Empty my cup, but it's never enough. So I got my dukes, I got my hook, jab, gonna cut my way through. Hook, jab, now it's round two, rolling and ducking each blow one by one. 'Cause I got my dukes, I got my dukes up. 1 week past bedtime, I'm faded, searching for daylight, still pacing back and forth, back and forth. Got no one in my corner, and I gotta work it out. Feeling forces trying to dim my light. Teeth clenched, knuckles all white, all white, all white. Life got me punch drunk on the ropes, suffering blow by blow, fighting toe to toe, placing bets, but I already know. Hook, jab, gonna cut my way through. Hook, jab, now it's round two, Empty my cup, but it's never enough. So I got my dukes, I got my dukes up. Hook, jab, gonna cut my way through. Hook, jab, gonna cut my way through. Hook, jab, now it's round two, rolling and ducking each blow one by one. 'Cause I got my dukes, I got my dukes up. Ready and willing to do what I gotta do to make it, I got my dukes up, yeah.
The next block is going to focus on upper body and target strength. With strength, you want to focus on a slower tempo. A slower tempo is going to help you recruit more muscles during each exercise. Because of that, you may need to take a little bit of a break between exercises. So here's the breakdown of the block. You'll do 8 reps of each of the 3 upper body exercises, short break between movements. Once you're done with the third one, you'll take a 30-second break and then move to your core series. You'll do all 3 of those exercises before resting and starting back over at the top. You ready to go, Julia?
I'm ready.
All right, so the first movement we're gonna do is a diamond grip push-up. You're gonna get into a plank position. Try to keep your elbows in. You're gonna slowly lower down about 2 to 3 seconds, pause, and slowly press back up to the top. You wanna focus on that slower tempo. Your option will be to do this movement from the knees, but again, think of pinching the shoulder blades on the way down and up. Second movement you're gonna go into is a hand release push-up. Again, 8 reps. So set position, hand under the shoulders, slowly lower yourself down, lift the hands up off the floor, and then press back up slowly to the top. Always think of going slow on these tempo exercises. You have 8 reps, your option would be to do that from the knees. The third exercise, you're gonna grab your dumbbells or any 2 objects that are of equal weight that you have around your house. It's gonna be an iso hip bridge, so pushing the weight in the heels, lift the hips, tension in the glutes, and you're gonna open the weights up as wide as you can and bring them back together right above your chest. Your option would be to limit your range of motion. 8 reps on that as well. Think of a slow tempo on that as you go through it. Take a short 30-second break. You'll then move into core. The first core exercise is gonna be a kneeling, half kneeling, single arm overhead to stand. So the weight doesn't move, it stays in this position. You'll drive through that front heel, stand up to the top, and then reverse back to the bottom. The arm stays in this position. Your option would be to do this without a weight. It's 8 on each side. The second movement is gonna be a body weight good morning. So your hands are wide behind the ears, elbows wide, tension between the shoulder blades, soft knees. As you hinge forward, you're gonna be looking toward the floor, pause, and then come back up to the top. Your option would be to limit your range of motion. It's 8 reps on that as well. And then the last exercise is going to be a side plank leg lift. So you start on your forearm, elbow below your shoulder, lift your hips up as high as you can, try to keep your foot flexed, and as you lift and lower the leg, think of pinching that top glute so that your range of motion is going to be slightly smaller. Option, you can do this with the bottom knee down. It's 8 on each side. So once you're done with the 3 core exercises, 30-second break, start back at the top. You got 3 rounds. Let's get to work, guys.
Feel alone, don't you mind? Just remember all the love you keep inside. Now flow with me.
I can't resist, I'm powerless, like a fly to light. From out the mist, I see a shine, you're the one for me. And I've been known to give in to each feel something I've never felt before. Then you told me stay, don't worry, be strong, come along, be with me. It's not too late to change, don't worry, be strong, come along, be with me. I'm feeling like a flame, and I wanna be the flame in your fire. I'm feeling like a flame, and I wanna be the flame in your fire. Let's burn it down. Let's burn it down. Let's burn it down. Your touch and kiss, my heart's first wish is coming true. I've begun to grow, and now I know you're the one for me. And I've been known to give in too easily before, but I know I feel something I've never felt before. Then you told me stay, don't worry, be strong, come along, be with me. It's not too late to change, don't worry, be strong, come along, be with me. I'm feeling like a flame, and I wanna be the flame in your fire. I'm feeling like a flame, and I wanna be the flame in your fire. I'm feeling like a flame, and I wanna be the flame in your fire. I'm feeling like a flame, and I wanna be the flame in your fire. I'm feeling like a flame, and I wanna be the flame in your fire. I'm feeling like a flame, and I wanna be the flame in your fire. Let's burn it down. Let's burn it down. I don't wanna be a close call, don't wanna be stuck in the middle, wanna have it all. I'm not a high hope, I'm not an almost, I'm better with my weakness showing. Exposed, still growing. If I got one shot in life, keep my eyes wide, cause I'm living real fast in double time. There ain't no box that you could label with my name. Ain't no way you could fit me in a frame, cause I wanna make waves, no time to play safe. I wanna make change, no time to be comfortable, cause I wanna make waves, no time to play safe. Yeah, I wanna make change. I don't wanna be comfortable. I'm never gonna be an almost, was around my own head. Too bad I was acting like a child. I'd rather act like the woman I am. You don't know I could do anything. You don't know where I could go. You don't know I could do anything. You don't know. I woke up feeling brand new. Nice to meet you. Don't tell me what I can't do, I'll get it done. Woke up feeling brand new. It's nice to meet you. I bet it's nice to meet me too. Took a while for me to realize I never put myself first. Look my reflection dead in the eyes. I said it's time to see your self-worth. You don't know I could do anything. You don't know where I could go. You don't know I could do anything. You don't know. I woke up feeling brand new. Nice to meet you. Don't tell me what I can't do, I'll get it done. Woke up feeling brand new. It's nice to meet you. I bet it's nice to meet me too. How come it took so long to see that if I want something different, it's up to me. Woke up feeling brand new. Nice to meet you. Don't tell me what I can't do, I'll get it done. Woke up feeling brand new. It's nice to meet you. I bet it's nice to meet me too.
it's time for the orange zone.
All right.
Let's do it with an agility block. We'll do Tabata style, so 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. We're gonna do a combination of 2 exercises, and we'll do 4 total rounds. So the first exercise is the shuffle. You're gonna start outside of our nice square box here, 3-step motion, 2 steps inside, and at the end you're gonna pause and challenge the core. Start slow and build up an intensity to challenge that control. Second exercise is a foot exchange. So 1 foot in the box, 1 foot outside the box. Again, starting slow and building. We're gonna replace the feet and move with the hands like a normal gait pattern. Explosive, powerful movement, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. We'll do that for 4 rounds.
Make up your mind what you're searching for. Sticky claim, is it fame? Do you see your name in lights? Make up your mind what you're searching for. Is it money? Is it something like freedom? Nothing against myself, but I can really see myself. Come around, come around, come around. Now I'm holding it down. I thought I was quiet, but then you brought that loud. It's instant that I mentioned. Did you know that? In a minute, I felt different. No take backs, take back. Everyone's got a little bit of magic. Everyone's got a little trick up their sleeve. Yeah, everyone's got some kind of abracadabra. So cast your spell and make them believe. Ooh, you got some kind of magic, yeah. Yeah, you got some kind of magic. Oh, you got some kind of magic, baby. Yeah, you got some kind of magic. Put that pride on a shelf. Yeah. Now you can really see yourself. Clearing out, clearing out, clearing out while you hearing me now. You ain't gotta keep quiet about what you got now. Never instant, not to mention, cause you know that. But each minute feels different, no take back. Everyone's got a little bit of magic. Everyone's got a little trick up their sleeve. Yeah, everyone's got some kind of abracadabra. So cast your spell and make them believe. You got some kind of magic. Baby, you know you got some kind of magic. You got some kind of magic. You got it, you got it. You got some kind of magic. You got it, you got it. You got some kind of magic. Make up your mind what you're searching for. Sticky claim, is it vain? Do you see your name in lights? Make up your mind what you're searching for. You got some kind of magic. It started with just one touch. Shouldn't have meant so much. I saw you, never like before. And then when I made that change, my heart was rearranged. I followed you to find out more. One love, one love, one life. Our hearts keep laughing. Our love, it shines tonight. Could it last forever? Na 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 One love, one life. Our hearts keep laughing. Our love, it shines tonight. Could it last forever? It started with just one touch. Shouldn't have meant.
We worked our sympathetic nervous system throughout the workout as we elevated our heart rate, Now it's time to upregulate our parasympathetic nervous system to bring our heart rate back down and to cool off our bodies. We have 4 stretches coming at you, 20 seconds on each side. Ready, Ange?
Ready.
All right, our first stretch is going to be Cobra. We're gonna lie face down on our comfy mat or towel, bringing our hands directly at the sides of our chest as we lift our chest up off the ground till our range of motion allows, really stretching out that core. 20 seconds holding here. From there, we're gonna go into child's pose, where we're gonna bring our big toes together, pull our knees out a little bit wider than hip width apart, let our torso sink between the knees as we extend our arms, relaxing our head. Holding this for 20 seconds, our third stretch is going to be an angled child's pose, where we shift our hands a little bit to the right, feeling that nice deep pull and stretch along our side, and then switching it to the other side for 20 seconds. Our fourth stretch is going to be our seated toe reach, sitting up nice and tall on our sit bones as our legs are extended, feet are flexed, and just keeping her back nice and flat as she extends her arms straight out in front of her, hinging at her hips until her range of motion allows, slowly lowering her hands down once she feels that stretch in her hamstrings and her calves. Let's start getting that body cooled down.